Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Find where the robots are flying, and then work around that. Put in anything that is necessary to keep them flying. So like that one there, that is necessary now. It's keeping them flying. It's being charged up with power, and I've now got that in a straight line. That's covering the flight path from up there down to there, and also that chest over to this one. It would also cover those chests down there up to here, if and when they change over and they start using these two instead of that one there. And what I might do, like, all we're doing here really is we're bypassing the belt for a large part of this. So what I might do is, I've got that there. It is emptying this one out. So if I just remove that one completely there, I accidentally picked up a robot. They will empty this chest out, and then when the chest is empty, they will then start using the iron down here instead of the iron that's coming off of the belt there. So we're no longer bypassing the belt. I'm now adding more iron onto the belt, which is actually what I want to be doing. This over here, I'm going to change the priority to the left. That is going to go up to the top. And it will fill up this, and it will work that line first. It will work all of these first before it feeds the steel, because I've got that one down there feeding the steel already. So I don't need to worry about the rest of it. Now, the reason that we want it to do that is because we've got no red circuits coming down here, and I desperately need them to be able to make the blue circuits over here. So if we can prioritize that. Also, you will notice that this is now empty. We have turned all of that into batteries. We've got 3.7k batteries there in our system, and that will go up to 4,800 in total. So we will get a lot of batteries in there. I got 138 there, and I got 27 there. So we got quite a lot of those. I've got 453 yellow science packs in the system. What we don't have is these, and it's the steel that we're lacking. That's why we don't have those, is because we don't have the steel. But this is now all going to start feeding round, and it's going to help that out. Prioritizing that. So I'm now feeding both of them, plus I've got the additional bits down here. Advanced material processing. This will help speed all of this up. So that is only a temporary measure there. I'll be changing that round in a little while, once this one here finishes. But we've got to wait for that one to finish first. Before I can change it, that's got to finish producing first. I'm going to go over here. I don't want those, so I'm going to get rid of that. And what I am going to do is I'm going to change this to electric engine units. Demand 50 of them. Actually, I want only 20. So I don't want any more than that. I just want that one to feed me with 20 engine units. It'll take it a minute or two, but it will bring them over eventually, I'm hoping. It might not. That's got to have the engine units in there. It's got to have those, and they jump straight through to the top side. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see on that. But you can see I'm getting a good steady feed of steel being brought over to me. And that's a really good thing. We're getting a good steady feed of iron ore as well. But if I mouse over that and I look down the bottom, I can see I got 380 iron ore already in the system. These are filling up. Hey, just look over there. See, they are starting to fill up, these iron ore right there. I got 242 in that one up there. So I'm producing more iron ore than I'm currently using just on this little system. So I could extend this out a bit more. Make a few more of them. I think what I'll do is I'll actually mirror image that and I'll post it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got just enough requester chests to be able to do that. I'm going to make another 5 of them. There. I'll make another 5 passive chests as well, because those are all good. And I want to make another 25, 35 of those. Something like that. And first up, what I'll do is I'll drop... Nope. Remove that. I'll drop that one down there. And into that one, I will place... Oh, how many did I put here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I've got 6. So I need 2 more of those. So I got the full 12. I can't make those. I don't have any stone. Right, just let those load me up. I need to go and get the stone that is over here. There. Stack of stone. There we go. Right. Now I can make some more of those. I just want 2 more of those. I don't want any more than that at the moment. Just the 2 is enough. And I'll bring those down over here, and I will drop 12 of them in there. Then I will go 50 of them. I'll drop in some of those. I'll drop in some of those. And I'm not going to bother dropping in the belts, because I don't actually need them. So, it's not that I don't need them, it's that we don't need them for this particular system to work properly. So next I go into here, and I take... which one are we using? No, that's just a general blueprint. So I'll clear that, clear that one there. Like that, blueprint. And I copy this blueprint like this. Just like that. Okay, that's exactly, it's a mirror image, that one. This is what that's what I strive for with a blueprint, so that I can reverse that blueprint round, and I can bring it up there, and I can drop it on there. I don't need those electric poles on it. It's the only bit that I don't need on it. Wait, there's a bit missing on that. That's not complete. Alright, let me... clear that one, and we'll try that again. Right, I go up there, and I bring that all the way over there. And I go over to there. So, yeah, I don't need the electric poles. If I go like that, I don't need the 2 electric poles in there. Mainly because I don't want to mirror them. Okay, let's try that again. So, take that one there, and then I'll rotate it round so it's this way up. And I'll put that over the top of there. So, I've got those 2 chests. They're already mirrored. I drop that onto there like that. Now my construction robots, out they go, and they drop down the next full system there. So I've already got the demands that I put on those. They're already in those chests down there. And here come the belts. I've now got the full system in there. And then they will bring along all of my other robots. They'll come along. I've now got 0 logistic robots currently being used. But that's mainly because they've... had to just dash off and get all of this other stuff, all of this timber and that. So they're going to start going back into storage in just a minute. They'll start once they've filled everything up there, they will start going back in, and we'll have a reserve of logistic robots coming back again. It won't take very long. They will get there eventually. So let them run over. There we go. It's going to take a little bit. It takes a while to bring all of the timber over, and you can see some of them are going quite a long way to get to the various different roboports so that they can recharge. So we'll let them do that. My next bit that I want to do is I want to come up here, and one thing that I do is I have those. I generally put that kind of system on a blueprint, and you can throw down hundreds of them really, really fast. I'm going to double that system up. Going to do that again. So I want 10 10 mining drills. So there, that makes 10. And I've already got the passive provider chest that I need to make this. So I will just take the mining drills and 5 like that, and then I just turn that one over and I drop them down like this. One there and one down there. So that's all that in, and then I take the chests and I drop these up through like that. So you got no belts, no inserters, nothing extra. All you've got is passive provider chests and mining drills. That's the only thing you got, is passive provider chests and mining drills. Now, if you want to clear an ore patch faster, say you got one near your base and you want to get rid of it as quickly as possible, very often I will put purple chests down on these, the active provider chests, the ones that force it in. Or if I'm doing this a long way from the base and I don't want the robots to be going down to it just when they think they need the ore, I want them to bring the ore back, put it into long-term storage, and then take it from long-term storage and put it into where I'm using it. I'll put active provider chests, and I'll make the robots force it through the system. And that works really well as well. Okay, now that we've populated all of this and we filled up all of those chests and everything, you can see we're now using about 125 of our logistic robots. The rest of them aren't doing anything. I mouse over this. I'm already down to 17,000 timber. I'm just using timber on this system over here. I've already cleared that chest out up there. That one's completely emptied out. And we've now got a steady stream of iron being produced from over here and being fed up into that one up there. I've got another chest down here that I had as a reserve of iron previously. That one can now be picked up. And I've also got an engine unit that it's just given me. I've now got 8 engine units. We're actually making these. See that over there? That is because if we go up this way, let me get rid of those. If we go up this way, that line is completely full. And at the moment, I got 13 spare engine units in there, which are coming up through. So they're filling those up. What I don't have is the red circuits coming up through, because they're coming up, they're splitting, so we're not using the red circuits particularly quickly. I am using them on here, but it's taking a little while for them to get through while the rest of the iron is running through. So it takes a minute or two for that to finish upgrading and going all the way around. The rest of this, I can ignore that. So it's still... We've gone very, very quickly from a shortage of iron to from a shortage of copper. We've now switched over to a shortage of iron and steel, and it hasn't taken very long to get that, but I'm already making a difference with it down here. So I'm just going to drop that in there, and then I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to drop 10 of those in there, so I've cleared that. I need another 6 engine units, and then, oh, there's one. That one's just come through. It does tend to prioritize the player. When you're loading everything up, it does prioritize the player. So, I've got... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Exoskeletons, they also take engine units. Alright, that's fine. We'll change that. We'll move that up to 50, because I want those. This one right here, I need to make solar panels to be able to do that. Solar panels are relatively easy. It's steel, copper, and electronic circuits. So, it's not like it's going to be particularly difficult for us to make those, but it does take a little while to manufacture them on here. I need a battery as well. That's another thing that we're going to have to research. I can now make my power armor. So I'll start by making my power armor. Down here, I've got no steel available. I've just used all of the steel that I had sitting on me for a moment. And the electric engine units, we're now going to have to start accumulating those again until I can get all the way up there. I also want some processing units. What am I going to do for processing units for a minute? I kind of want to keep those coming in, and those are particularly valuable. We get rid of those. No, actually, you know what? We won't change that round. I'll keep that on 200 of them. There, like that. I will go and get the processing units myself. I will go and manually collect them up. So, this is the next bit. We've got power armor. Right mouse button to open. I've now got more inventory space with the power armor, and the bigger power armor I get even more. But the important bit that we're after is this right here. This bit right here, this grid, this allows us to put things into it. We can use this to put in things like the exoskeleton. Now, at the moment, we haven't got a lot of choices. We've got portable solar panels and we've got exoskeletons. These increase your movement speed. So I get a movement bonus of 30%, and it stacks as well. So if you put 3 of them in, your movement speed is increased by 90%. And so on and so forth. So they are really, really good, these exoskeletons. They are absolutely wonderful. We want a lot of them. I need to make some solar panels, so I'm going to need more steel yet to be able to make the solar panels. And that provides power, but we're also going to want batteries. And the batteries for those, if we have a look down here, where is the batteries? Electric energy distribution. No. No. There's got to be battery. Oh, there. Personal battery. That one. I'm going to start research on the personal battery. We'll come back to that one because what it's waiting on is waiting on the blue science pack. So we can wait a bit and allow the blue science packs to start accumulating on the map, because right now I've got none being made. We're starting to make the red science packs, the red electronic packs, the red electronic circuits, I should say. But we don't have any spare blues at the moment. And so it's really had slowed down the other one. So if we allow just this one to go, it'll let the blues accumulate for a bit. It's not going to penalise us in any way. And now if we run back up here, we've got all of these. These are filling up. See, that one over there, it's not being used at all. 630 iron ore in the network. In total, I got 1,500 pieces of iron ore in the network, and I'm down to 15,000 pieces of timber. I need to keep a little bit of an eye on the bits of timber that we've got left in the system, because I'm still spooning it out down this way to be used for our power, and it's going up that way to be used for all of these furnaces over here, as well as these furnaces on this side. And the reason I want to keep an eye on it is because I need to make sure I know when I've got to go sending off my robots to go and do another lot of harvesting. And I think I'm going to actually just send them off now to do a load of harvesting anyway. So they will go to there. The edge, the limit edge is about there, I think. I go like that. I'll go there, and there's the outer edge over this side. Actually, it goes a lot further than I thought it did. It goes all the way up to there. So we'll take it all the way up to there. All the way out to that side. And I can bring it all... I can bring it right out to the edge of the island over here. Alright, that's going to be just fine. I can bring it out to there. So I can do that. And that will cover that complete edge of the island over that side. And I can come down to here. Right the way down to there. So I'm going to bring it down that way. That's 36,000 pieces of timber. 35,000 pieces of timber that have now just been... Oops. There. 35,000 pieces of timber I've just requested. That's going to take them a while. Okay, there's the personal battery. The battery Mark II. Battery Mark II is indeed a lot better. That takes 10 steel plate and 5 battery. This one here takes 10 personal batteries to make that. It's a really good one, the Battery Mark II. We won't worry about it just for a minute. We'll go back to this bit down here. We'll carry on with that one. You carry on there. So we've got that. It'll jump up a little bit while it does the first of the blue ones that were used. I can go in here, portable solar panel, and then that one, I need 5 batteries. Well, I can go and get the batteries. That's no problem at all. It's the steel that I'm still waiting on. There, one of those... That takes 10 pieces of steel. So I'm waiting on 10 pieces of steel to come through. Now down here it's prioritizing on the left-hand side. And we've now got iron has backed up on this. It's actually backed up all the way through the system. Which means that now some of the iron is going to start heading down this way towards steel production, which is going to slightly increase the steel production, which is absolutely fan-schmastic. The big issue that I got over here at the moment is we've got a slight issue there. I've got 4,800 pieces of timber can go into one chest. And I got 35,000 pieces of timber coming in. I might have enough room. We'll have to see. I may not have enough room to put all the timber into the chests. I do need batteries. I definitely need to... Let's try just going in between these over here. I am definitely going to need batteries. Now, this one over here, I said wrongly that it was 4,800 in there. These stack in 200. It's 9,600 batteries to fill up a chest. That one there is only in stacks of 50. So that one's maxed out now at 2,400. But we could do with some batteries. So I'll take a single stack of batteries. That will be used for quite a number of different things as we go through the game. I'm going to run over here. I can see 2 pieces of steel chasing me. There's one, and there's the other. So I run back here, and now I run out of those electric engine units. They're being used up slightly faster than they're being produced, so it's slowed that back down again. More of them coming through. I wanted to run up this way, because what I'm chasing after is some of these. Now, there's only 6 in each of them. I want to go up here, because I want that one. Now, I want 4 exoskeletons minimum for each of the things that I'm going for what I want to do for running around. So if I'm going to get 4 of them, that means I need 40 processing units. So I got 20 out of there, and I go into here. That's 19 in there. I'll take 1 more there. So that's 4 processing units that I need. It's going to take a minute or 2 for it to refill the total processing units that it needs in the system. See all this? I got lots of steel now. The steel is chasing me. I got quite a bit of it coming after me. Run down this way. All the way down over here. And we're waiting on this. And again, we're back to the point where the engine units are coming out. They're going onto the belt, and we can't do anything with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the belt right there, and I'm going to pick those engine units up, and then I'll move them over. So I'll be able to make my first exoskeleton with these. I can take them, I can put them there, and I can drop those 3 in there like that. And I'm hoping that the robots will just take those. I just want 2 of them. I just need 2 of them. If they take 2 of them out and they drop them onto me, I will be a very happy chappy. Robot situation. Construction robots, yeah, they're all busy flying at the moment. We know that. They're busy going harvesting all those trees. I've set them to do another huge quantity of trees. And I know we are spending a lot of time working on the trees all the way up here, extending out where the base can be later on. It's a big area. But we're going to start using that space fairly quickly. As we progress now, we're going to be using up some fairly massive amounts of all of that space. Okay, there's more trees here than I actually first thought. That could take quite a while to get through those. Anyway, I got the 3 electric engine units brought to me, which means I can now make my first exoskeleton right there. It takes a minute or 2 to make it. There, it's a little bit slow, but that's fine. So if I right-click on this one, unfortunately, the thing that I don't like about this is if I left-click on it, it picks it up, and then it throws like if I do it like that, put it down, I get the extra inventory. If I left-click on it and I do that, it removes the extra inventory. If your inventory is full when you do that, it immediately spews it all out on the floor. It's not a good idea to forget which button to push. So you right-click. Always just right-click on there and don't do anything else. So we go exoskeleton, and that takes up that much space. Now I don't have any power. Toggle exoskeleton, Alt E. Toggle personal roboport, Alt R. So there I can click on that. I can engage it or disengage it, because sometimes you don't want to use it. Portable solar panel. I need that so that I've got some actual power for this one, right? And I'm already running faster. I'm running around faster than I was. Now, if I click that one, is it any different at all? There. Definitely running faster, but it uses up the power very quickly. 1 solar panel doesn't do a great deal. So if I do that and then I click on it, it's instantly drained out all the power on there. So it doesn't last very long. What I need is more of these, and I need a battery. So we can store up some of it. So I'm going to put 1 battery down there, and I'm going to go for the 4 more of those. We get the battery going. I'll run down here a second and we'll have a look at this. We're not going to get very much going on there just for a little while yet. I'm not too worried about the construction robots either. I was thinking about maybe putting some more of those going in just a minute, but I'm not going to just yet. There's our battery. So we go here like this, and I can put the battery in there like that. So I got that one, and then I'll put more solar panels in here. I'll put 2, maybe 3 batteries in total. At the moment, I thought I could fit 3. I thought I could fit 4 exoskeletons in. I can't. I can only fit 3 of them into this set of armor. We have another armor set that we can get. We have another upgrade that we'll be able to get with the armor. And that one is... Where is it? It's my armor. That's the battery. The battery upgrade is great, by the way. Genuinely awesome. There it is. It's all the way down there. I've got several things that I need to unlock to be able to get that. But Power Armor Mark II, the huge equipment grid and inventory size bonus. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of kit. It really is. It's genuinely wonderful. You can see that we've done a lot of research now. Right? We have actually started to progress quite nicely with our levels of research. And we're starting to get into this personal armor and stuff like that. This is all stuff that will make a huge difference. I'm just going to sit and wait for those portable solar panels a minute. There's those. I'm going to make 2 more batteries so that I've got some storage for all of my power. If I just go there and I drop down like that. So I've now got 5 of them. And the personal battery is going to slowly start filling up as well. I'm already running a bit faster. I right-click on here. There's the power on that one. That's because I'm using up the power on this one first. 5 solar panels is enough to keep that one running. Energy consumption 200 kilowatts. A solar panel is 30. Solar panel power 150 kilowatts. So I do... Actually, I do start to use up the power, but the personal battery right there... battery could 20 megajoules, so it does actually store a reasonable amount of power. And if you get 3 or 4 batteries, I'll put more solar panels in here as well, and then obviously I want to build those up. But I can't do that until I got the electric engine units. That will take a minute. So I might put 2 more batteries in and several more... No, I think 3 batteries is probably enough. 60 megajoules of storage. We'll go for more solar panels. 2, 3 for a minute. Right. We'll work those. But I'm already now running around faster, and I love being able to run around fast. Right? This is something I do. My favorite setup, I have like 5 of the exoskeletons, and so I can run around really, really good and fast the whole time. And it does make a difference. Now, I'm looking in here. I got 3,500 iron in the whole system. But I don't have very much in these 2. So I've got another chest somewhere that has actually got a supply of iron. And I'm not sure where that chest is. It's not here. But if I mouse over somewhere here, it says 3,600 iron in the system. Now, why am I saying that I've got 3,600? Because I don't have 3,600 here. I've obviously got a chest somewhere that has stored up some iron, and it's saying it's part of the system, but it's... Because what I've got on me is not part of the system, and what you've got in requester chest, it doesn't count that. It absolutely doesn't count that at all. So somewhere I've got a chest with a load of additional iron in it. And this is really bugging me because I've got those deliveries coming over there. You right there. That's as much as that's got. And you haven't got very much. Oh, no, there. It's in this one. For the most part, it's taking the stuff out of there. But this one down here, it is in here. I misread it. When I was looking at it, I read it slightly wrong. And I'll make another 5 of those, so that I've got plenty of small solar panels. These become obsolete. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1,000,000 minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.